That should be alright. There we go. Cool. Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I am joined by Leli Buttigieg with his episode 2 of the journey so far. Leli, how are you down at the IBox Gym today, mate?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Just training, keeping sharp, ready for Saturday now.
Definitely, mate, as well. Let's go into that. Obviously, we spoke at the Top Tier Media Day the other day. Kane Morgan. He's been talking a good. I hope he can talk as good as he can fight, mate. Because he'll be in for a good fight. But ready for Saturday night?
Yeah, 100%. I hope the same. I hope he comes to fight. You know, he said he don't take a step back, but I haven't hit him yet, so we'll see. It's gonna be a good fight.
Definitely will be, mate. As well. Obviously, this is a bit of a different interview. Obviously, I'm normally sat behind the camera. We're not normally chatting, but it's just going to be a chat. If you have any questions for me, mate, I'll ask away. But kind of when you've got someone. Obviously, you're very early on in your career, but you've already had someone essentially call you out, essentially say a few things that some fighters might not like. How did you kind of first think when you saw all that?
No, this is what I want. I want people calling me out. You know, I want to be in 50-50 fights. I don't believe this is a 50-50, but yeah, I like it. I like people calling me out because it makes me train harder in the gym now, and people are coming for me, so it pushes me to go more.
Definitely, mate, as well. And I've just seen you on the pads there. But can we talk about your skipping for a minute as well? Yeah. I'm gonna attach a video of Leli skipping in there if I haven't posted it already. I mean, since when did you learn to skip like that, mate?
Since I was I've been skipping since I was 7. So I picked skipping up quite fast, and you know, I was just learning all the tricks. I used to skip in my bedroom literally when I was little, and just practice. I used to put it on YouTube and try to do crisscross and all that. So I quit up from young.
Well, I'm going to try and find those. Are those YouTube videos still up?
No, not of me.
I was going to say I'm going to try.
I have the videos though. I can send them through of me when I was 7 skipping. Oh
mate, send them over. I'm gonna put them in this interview. Obviously, a bit of a different style today as well. Leli, I mean, 5-0 now. I mean, you're progressing. I think you're one of the most active prospects this year as well. I think most of your fights have been this year. I mean, how have you assessed kind of the journey so far as well in your career?
Yeah, I think very good. You know, I had 7 fights in 5 months. 5 fights in 7 months, my bad. Yeah, staying active, that's what's going to help me to improve quick and keep progressing as a professional. So, yeah, staying active and learning all the time.
Definitely, mate. Have you been surprised by, obviously, we've been speaking about this, you're a massive ticket seller as well. You sold a fair few tickets, I mean, throughout your career, and we're expecting, I think, 170 down at the Brentwood Centre on Saturday. But have you been surprised kind of how much the fans have got, or your fans have come to watch you? Have you always had that following, even in the amateurs?
No, I've always had this following. You know, I've got great people behind me, not fans, you know, friends and family, just supporting me, and I'm grateful for all of them. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I've got great people behind me, and we're going to go all the way. Definitely
as well. Obviously, the Maltese monster. I mean, is the aim? Obviously, Matchroom have done shows in. I think it was Gibraltar, wasn't it? It wasn't Malta. I mean, but is one aim in your boxing career to fight in Malta one day?
Yeah, definitely to go back to Malta and fight some time in my career, either next year or the year after. But keep learning for now, and then that'll come in the future.
Definitely, kind of how which family members are from Malta, or is it a whole family?
A lot of my family. So my mum and my dad are from Malta, and both their parents from Maltese as well. So a lot of Maltese in the family.
Nice. How do those holidays go in Malta? Is it? I've never been. Is it a nice country to go to?
Very hot weather. Yeah, better than England.
Is it as hot as the IBox is today?
I don't know. I don't think so. IBox is hot today.
Definitely as well. I mean, for obviously, the amateur and the pro scene is obviously very different. Obviously, you might do the odd interview in the amateurs if you win the title or things like that, or if you get onto England and things like that. But have you found kind of the media interaction a little bit different, or have you found it kind of easy to acclimatise to?
To be honest, not too easy to acclimatise to. At the beginning, I was terrible, but you know, I'm getting better each interview. So yeah, I'm just strictly into fighting. You know, I'm not a talker or anything, but when it comes to the ring, that's where I do my talking.
It definitely is, mate. Is there anything that kind of, when you were turned over professional, is there anything that kind of that you weren't expecting that maybe you've gone, oh, this is a bit different, or anything like that? Anything kind of shocked you when you turned over pro?
The change of style. See, as an amateur, it's like you're more bouncy, and as a professional, it's like a slower pace. You pick the shots more, and you plant your feet a bit more. But I think I've always suited the pro style. Like, as an amateur, I used to plant. I used to come in for a tear up, and that's more my style. So little bits and pieces like tricks, but yeah, I've adjusted quite well.
Definitely, mate. Do you kind of agree with the fact that I think Finley James said this when he transitioned from West Ham to to Mark Tibbs' table, he kind of was saying to me that they're two different sports. It's like basketball and netball. They're very, very similar, but different. Would you agree with that? They're two different sports altogether.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with that. It's just like slight things that are different that you have to adjust to.
Definitely, mate, as well. And kind of obviously here at the IBox today, I mean, we've spoken about Eddie Lamb and Al Smith before. Obviously, you've got world champion in the gym now, Sky Nicholson. I mean, forgive me if I've asked this already, but kind of how does it feel to be training with these fighters who are winning these titles? And obviously, do you kind of look at them and go, well, I train with them, therefore I can achieve those things as well? Is that very much your mindset when you see Sky, Sam and Henry like walk into the gym?
Yeah, being surrounded by these world-class fighters, it pushes me to train harder and, just to be like them. So I look at them and that's what motivates me to train harder in the gym, and that's what I want to be like.
Definitely as well, and obviously it comes Saturday night, another win, another exciting performance, and then kind of how does... Then after Saturday night, obviously all going your way, how do you want the rest of the year to look for you? Obviously you've been very active, obviously no breaks so far this year. Do we see Leli take a little bit of a break, or do you want to be in the gym all the time?
No, I want to be in the gym all the time. This is my first year as a professional. I want to keep learning, keep fighting. I want to get this fight out of the way first, and then hopefully get another one or even two more fights in by the end of the year. Finish the year undefeated and pushing for some titles of some sort next year.
Definitely as well. Obviously, the end goal for everyone who wants to be in boxing is that world title. But I'm going to change it. Obviously, outside of the obvious, outside of that world title, is there any kind of title that you have your eyes on, whether it be British, Europeans, even Southern area? Because the Southern area, I think it looks really nice. That new Southern area belt. Is there any title that you want to win in your career that you've always had in your mind?
I want all of them, but I want to pick up the Southern area, even the British. It'd be a dream to become British champion, even European champion. But I just got to keep my feet planted on the ground, keep training hard, and the titles will come my way.
Definitely. Are there any fighters that when you were growing up you wanted to aspire to be like? You wanted to be like? I know a lot of people say Ricky Hatton from the UK. Is there any fighters that you looked up to as a kid?
Well, as a kid I used to watch Mike Tyson all the time, but I'm a different fighter to Mike Tyson. I've got a lot of skills and I can have a tear up, but I think the boxing suits me more. Not getting hit and just taking less punishment, moving around the ring and showing my skills.
Definitely. What about Mike Tyson? Like, did you correlate with him? Why Mike Tyson?
You're coming forward and just breaking people down and knocking them out. That's what I liked.
Definitely, mate. We're slowly seeing that in your career as well, Leli. I mean, Leli, we've smashed through. I haven't actually prepared for this question. I always like to have this a bit more of a chat. But have you got any kind of final words? Maybe any questions for me or anything like that going into your fight on Saturday?
Your prediction for Leli Buttigieg v Kane Morgan on Saturday?
You put me on the spot. Don't normally give predictions, but I'm going to go Leli Buttigieg stoppage. Is it 6-rounder?
6-rounder, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go Leli Buttigieg stoppage, and I'm going to give it round 4. Round 4 against Kane Morgan on Saturday. Leli, cheers for that, mate. And yeah, hopefully catch up with you after the fight Saturday night, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thanks, mate.